Yaga ya, you know the vibes. Top of the sauce. This is another Showtime Shaw News Media exclusive. Man. See, I have been noticing that only the real, the solid could speak on certain issues. Most of y'all will whisper about or act like it's not happening. Here is Blue Ray Fitness, who I like to call Blue Bay Fitness, but is still campaigning to work with Earl Spence, but yet he didn't get the call. There's more other fighters out there in the world. Blue Ray Fitness, you claim to bring a skill set to the game, the boxing game, that fighters need. You have a resume of working with Earl Spence. There's more than Earl Spence in the world. There are other fighters in the world. But to be honest with you, maybe he'll hire you back, maybe he won't. It's sad to keep seeing you campaigning and having others campaigning for you to work with Earl. Maybe, like I said yesterday on the podcast, this is part of the biggest scheme to keep Earl's name relevant, to keep your name relevant. But quite frankly, it's becoming obnoxious and rather pathetic, to say the least, because like I said, there are more than just Earl Spence's in the game, the boxing game. You know, are you a fan, a stan that much of Earl that you don't recognize other fighters? Or, like I said, this is just a ploy for your job description to get back with Earl? You know, we always got to bring it to you raw and uncut here at The Source. Showtime Shaw News Media. They know the vibes. You know the vibes. Hopefully, Earl hires you back after all this campaigning and stanism. And maybe, too, I can make a call to his uncles, since he says I know his uncles, and they can give you a high recommendation, and maybe you can get hired back, because it's obvious you only want to work for one fighter, but yet you claim you bring such a skill set to the game. Like I said, there's other fighters, there's other lanes. Maybe you should try to reach out to other fighters, just not Devin Haney. There's other fighters, many fighters in this game. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. And yes, you know the vibes. This is Showtime Shaw News Media. Realest, rawest in the game. We're going to tell you that shit that you might not want to hear. But let's just make this crystal clear. They know the vibes. I holla.